Have you ever looked at some of your old designs and you're just like, bruh, what was I even doing? Trust me, I've also been there, and it's that period where you realize that it's not about the aesthetics anymore. Those crazy effects, those nice light effects, crazy text effects and all of that, you realize it's not more about that, but it's about strategy and functionality. Just this alone changed my design game and made it a lot better. And I'm going to be sharing some things that I think will help us. It's definitely going to help us. Some mindset shifts for designers. This video is for every designer, every creative that wants to level up in their game. So the first thing I'll be talking about is I don't just want to be that designer, the person that they give a brief, executes it well, and that's the only thing I'm known for. Everything that you do, every color, every typography, everything should be done with intentionality. I mean, don't just throw things because it's on your designs or on any creative project because they look good. It should be strategic, it should be intentional. And one hack someone taught me was design as if you are going to animate that project. If you are designing like you're animating, everything that you put on that design, be it the colors, be it the design elements, everything is going to be intentional, because you know that this project, I'm handing it over to someone else to work on. But if you are just designing because you want it to look good, if someone else takes that design file or that creative file or that creative project and tries to build something with that, it won't work. It won't look cohesive enough, and it will look like someone worked on this and another person worked on something else. So think of everything that you're doing, think of it in a bigger light, or have a bigger picture of everything that you're doing. This thing that I'm creating, how will it look like on different touch points? How will it look like on a merch? How will it look like on a billboard? How will it look like even on a bag? Smaller touch points and bigger touch points. So they have a bigger picture when creating stuff. The next point is that yes, we all want our designs, our videos, we all want everything to look perfect, but you chasing perfection at the start of what you're doing shouldn't be your goal. You should understand that as you're creating with more quantity, you have better quality. So keep on creating more and you definitely have quality stuff. Another thing when it comes to perfection is knowing that your designs can't evoke an emotion in everyone's guts. I mean, that's what a brand means. A brand is maybe a person, a service or product that evokes an emotional response in someone's, let's say, guts, having a gut feeling that something is good for you. So you can't evoke that feeling in everyone's guts, or everyone can have that perception of what you do. So you need to understand that, man, this thing I'm doing can't be aesthetically pleasing to everyone. So you need to know who you are designing for. The design that I do might look good to me, might look good to my guys, but someone else might see it and the person might be like, this thing does not make sense, or I don't know what this guy is trying to do. How will you know this? Just take a design that you have done and post it on Twitter and see the comments, or post it on TikTok, especially TikTok, and see the comments. So you need to know your clients, just like KYC, know your customer. You need to know your clients, know what they want. Just create a user persona of the people that you're serving. What should their age range look like? Just what does their typical day look like? What are their likes? What are their wants? What are their needs? What do they like? And how can I position myself to bring in more clients like that and maximize profit in the long run? The next thing is, I think I've talked about this multiple times. I've made mention about this, but I want to teach us how to collaborate and how to network. Sometimes I get a lot of messages about collaborations, or I get messages like, hi, my name is this, can I get your WhatsApp number? I want to connect with you. I'm like, nah, I'm not. When I see messages like that, I'm just like, okay. I go ahead, I give my WhatsApp number, they message me, I love your works, open to do one or two things with you, and it stops there. So I mean, we should know how to network. For every event that you're going for, or for every person that you want to network with, you need to plan, you need to prepare. It's not just about going there and freestyling. Preparing for almost everything in your life changes the result and changes the way you approach things in life, most especially the results. So you need to prepare when it comes to networking. the person you want to network with, the person you want to connect with, what do you know about them? You need to study about them. I'm not saying you should stalk people now, but you need to know basic things about them. Just by looking at someone's social media, you can be able to tell, oh, this is what this person likes, these are the things that this person does not like. For instance, just go to someone's Instagram and Twitter. If you want to know what a person sounds like, not even looks like, you can go to Instagram. But a person's opinions or a person's thoughts, just go to their Twitter. Go to their Twitter. It's like you're meeting them physically by just looking at the way they talk, the way they think. Everything is just go to their Twitter page. So apart from that, you need to have like a PVP, a professional value proposition. Like, what do you do? What can you offer to them? Most times we think networking is about all I can get from this person, but no, it's not that. It's about what can I give this person. You get, it's like a symbiotic relationship. I feed on you, you feed on me, and at the end of the day, both of us, we have mutual interest. I get what I want, you get what you want. So you need to have that professional value proposition. So when you have that, the next thing is having, they call it an elevation pitch, where you preach about yourself, but don't go and say, hello, my name is this is what I do. When you say that to someone, the person is just like, okay, how can I help you? What do you need me to do for you? But when you tailor that to their interests, to what they want, I mean, trust me, they are going to hold you like this. So you need to find a gap. So let me cite this example. For instance, you see maybe a creative, he goes for events, he talks at various events, but he's not able to document that. He doesn't have a photographer, he does not have maybe a copywriter. Everything he does, everything he says, it's as valuable as gold, but he has no one to help him document that, and he can't carry along his audience or even do little storytelling. You see that as a photographer, and you go and you say, hello, my name is this, I'm a photographer, I have noticed that you don't have pictures. The person know that, oh, this guy has done his due diligence, and that will even spoil the conversation. Will be very much interested in that conversation. So after that, the last thing is following up. Most of the times we don't follow up after connecting with them. Simple things are just dropping happy birthday, dropping stuff like, oh, you had a great talk at the event, it motivated me, I'm inspired, and maybe in the next few months I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Thank you for all that you have done. Just simply checking in on them. Trust me, people love that. Most times we think the people we look up to, great people, we think they are not human beings, we think they are superhumans or some sort of other people, but those little things move them a lot. Another thing we need to learn is soft skills. Someone said something one time that if you're a creative and you can't like stand up to speak about your work, then I mean you're not serious, you're not a serious person, and you won't go far in life. Just imagine you're in a room with great people, the top 1%, and you are seated amongst them, and people are giving pitches about what they do, and you go there, you are shaking, my name is this. Within the next 1 minute, if you are not able to talk about what you do confidently, they will just tell you to get out of that room. And there are videos I watch sometimes when some people are giving pitches, the way they talk, the way they dress, those small things matter. As a designer, I need to learn to work on those soft skills. Things like communication, public speaking, talking to one person, and even talking to multiple people or multiple persons is very important. Public speaking, leadership. As a designer, you should also be a leader, because you're definitely going to grow from just being a designer to being an art director or a creative director. You're going to have people under you. In the previous video, we talked about delegation. You can't delegate rightly if you are not a great leader. So learning how to be a great leader, there are some leaders that are born, there are some that are taught. It's a debate most times that leaders are born, while leaders are maybe trained. I mean, you can learn everything on this earth. So you need to learn how to open your mouth, speak about your work. You need to learn those different soft skills, and trust me, working on those things will help you position yourself properly for the opportunities that you're looking for. So there are a lot of soft skills that you can look at. You can just search for soft skills, but some of the ones I mentioned are leadership, public speaking, emotional intelligence, financial intelligence, management. Those are the things you need to look at. Stay curious. Know why things exist. Know why things happen. Know why people do certain things. Something that you can do is take a design. If you are starting out and you're learning design, take a design, understand why this design exists, understand why the designer put these elements here, why is the picture here, what law is applied, what law is being broken, what principle is being applied, which principle is not being applied. You can do it manually, or thank God for like LLMs like ChatGPT, Claude AI, DeepSeek, Gemini, and the rest. You can take that design, paste it in ChatGPT, and stuff that I just said, like why does this design exist, explain why the designer did this design this way, from the color choice to the font choice, just do stuff like that. And the greatest thing you can do as a designer is working on your mindsets and putting yourself in the shoes of other people. And if you're able to work at that, trust me, you're going to be a great guy. You're going to be that great guy. We have been able to learn about mindsets. We have been able to learn about things that we can do to evolve our mindset or transform our mindset as designers. And trust me, if you begin to work on these things, you're going to position yourself for better opportunities, position yourself for better strategic connections and relationships. And trust me, you're going to have a better tomorrow. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching this video. If this video helped you, if there's one thing that you learned, or if I dropped a banger, you can drop it in the comment section. And yeah, it's lovely to see you here, and see you in the next one. Bye.